What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Litecoin today. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Litecoin's sitting at about $132, and I know it wasn't that comfortable, popular of an opinion a couple days ago when I made a video saying that I think Litecoin's going to consolidate. It's time to consolidate. But I'm wondering if now we've had a couple days to simmer on it, if maybe it's going to be received a little bit more openly. I know when your coin's moving up, you don't want to hear that it's going to move down. You don't want to hear it. I even had somebody take my own words against me, and they said that we just broke out of this thing. We've been consolidating for a long time. Do you think we're going to pull back? And I hear all those things. Yes, of course. We're not going to pull back, guys, right? On a month-to-month basis, we just broke out of this thing. Of course, we're going to keep moving up. But on a day-to-day basis, we didn't just break out, did we? We've been broken out for a while. We've been overbought for a while. Our volume's dying off as we're trying to move higher, and as we're trying to move higher, we're just not getting anywhere, right? You can see how this looks a lot less healthy than any of this did. And of course we moved up because this did not look unhealthy like this does, right? You can see it, right? You're pretty overbought now. Your volume's dying off as you're moving up. You're trying to move higher and you just can't. You're going to pull back. It's normal. It's fine. It's healthy. In fact, on your weekly, you just broke out of a zone. It's very normal to pull back to the zone you broke out from and then continue to run. And that zone's right at 113. Sometimes you even go through it, and Litecoin itself is prone to going back below where it broke out from, right? Yesterday, or not yesterday, in my last Litecoin video, I was referring to this over here where we broke above this high here over on this price, and then when we pulled back, we found support below where we broke out from. We found support below it. I said this, and somebody said that was the COVID crash. The COVID crash is here, and I don't know, I wouldn't have referred to this crash for anything, but I'm just making a point out of that, not to make fun of anybody or be like, haha, you were wrong. I'm just pointing that out to show you. I don't know what you were seeing in the chart, my man, or what you were seeing in the video, but this was it. Maybe I did talk about it, and I'm forgetting one part that I talked about it, but I swear the pullback that I talked about was like this one. Hold on, guys. People are partying outside. I thought I heard something, but it was just, I thought I heard my daughter cry, but it's actually just a person laughing. A woman outside laughing sounds like my daughter crying, apparently. Anyways, back on track here. Yeah, I bet you do pull back. I bet you not only go to 113, but you probably go a little bit below it, as low as 100. You could even go below 100, but I doubt you do. I'm thinking probably close to 100, but not quite at 100. I like this weekly closing high. Something between 113 and 105 is what I'm expecting. If we take an overall kind of low, let's get it on a daily perspective, because I feel like this low might be more respected. Yeah, your 382 is right there, man. 105, 107 is probably where you're going to go. I know it wasn't as well received the last time I made this video, but hopefully it's more well received now, because I have flipped a little bit more bearish with the rest of the markets going down, right? So hopefully that makes sense. I saw it with Litecoin first, and it made sense with Litecoin, and I started to get scared for the rest of the market when I thought Litecoin could move down. I kept it to myself, but Litecoin's one of those like first mover coins, so hold on. All right, well, I'm going to have to wrap this up. Anyways, probably pulling back to your 382. That's all I got to say. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. The 4 hour looks like it wants to go down. You know, it looks sad. It looks like it wants to go down. I think that's obvious. The daily's been overbought for a while. It's okay to pull back. You've been overbought. Go down and find a higher low, just like you're going to do with your price. Go down and find a higher low. You're overextended. You keep moving up. Your volume's dying off. Of course, you're going to move down. It's okay. It's totally fine. Okay. I got nothing else that I want to say. Maybe if we do this, let's see. High to low. Yeah, I would have thought that you continue at least to your 618. This is one of those like real tease moments, but sometimes you do just overreach on your little like initial breakout, and you got to pull back before you move down. You know, when this is all said and done on a weekly basis, next week might look like it pulls back down to here, but then it's green. Right, like it might not look like there was any stop here at all whenever it's all said and done. You know what I mean? Kind of like this back in this cycle where it just didn't look like there's really a stop. Like you would look at this and just be like, oh, from low to high, you know, or low to high, but there were stops along the way. And, you know, obviously this is a bigger stop than this was. I would think the stop that we're going to experience now is probably going to be less significant than this, but still noticeable on the chart, but maybe not noticeable if you're just like looking over. You're like, oh yeah, it just moved up, you know, but I don't know. Yes, overall we're moving up, guys. I'm not worried about the price. I think it's got a lot higher to go. But a little bit of downside for now, right? Ultimately, Litecoin by the end of this year, by the end of January at the latest, I would expect is at prices well above $200, potentially even at like 250 to 317 by the end of this year, if not by the end of January. I still believe in all these things. It's just not going to be a straight line up there. All right. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.